Hello, welcome to the Millionaire Woman Show, where we'll be discussing leadership, business, and human potential, inspiring you to live rich from the inside out. Unlock your creativity, stretch out of your comfort zone, break through your barriers, take inspired action, and achieve epic results. Now, here's your host, two-time best-selling author, speaker, and certified executive coach, Deborah Kasowski.
Hello there, and welcome to another episode of the Millionaire Woman Show. I'm your host, Deborah Kasowski, where we talk about leadership, business, and human potential. And today's hot topic is about accountability, how accountability can change your life. I want you to look at the different areas of your life. Do you like what you see? Are you doing what you thought you would be at this stage of your life? Do you have what you thought you would have? Are you showing up as the person that you want to be? If people were to describe you, what would they say? And are you driven with purpose each day? If you said no to any of these questions, you know what? You're not alone. There was a time that I thought if I worked hard, someone will just discover me. Maybe if I meet my knight in shining armor, he will give me the life I've always wanted without any effort of my own. Fleeting thought. I'm sure God and the universe were having a good laugh over that one. And what I've learned is if something is meant to be, it's going to be up to me. I could get trapped into a victim mentality, believing that if things didn't come to pass, that I could find someone to blame for that. And you know what happens when you're looking to blame other people? There's three fingers that tend to be pointing right back at you. And so it's not a good thing. And perhaps maybe you have suffered from victim mentality at some point. And you're going to quickly learn that people don't want to hang out with someone who's complaining or having a pity party. You don't gain anything and you actually feel much worse. Accountability is not about pointing fingers. No. So stop it. And looking for someone to blame. To be accountable, you are accounting for your behaviors and your actions. And there may be times when you're following up with someone to ensure that they've completed a task or request, and that's about holding others accountable. It is easier to do that than to hold ourselves accountable, especially when things don't go exactly as planned. By taking ownership, or how I like to call own your stuff, you get out of the victim mode and you get to be part of a solution, and suddenly you are invested, which means you are committed to achieving a certain outcome. You can influence your outcome versus waiting for things to happen for you. In every situation, each individual plays an important part of owning their stuff. It's 100% responsibility of what they contribute to a situation or a relationship. It's not 50-50. It's not 60-40. It's not 70-30. It is 100%, 100%. Avoiding taking accountability is like having gum stuck to your shoe, and it continues to stick until you pay attention. So if you do not like the way something is playing out in your life, start paying attention to it. How did you contribute to the situation? What do you want to happen? What actions are you taking to get the outcomes that you want? And by self-reflecting, you are starting to see what your role may be in the situation. But let me help you out. To start taking accountability, this is what you need to do. Number one, you need to determine what's most important to you. What are your core values? Two, visualize your success. Have a clear picture of what that looks like. The more clarity you have, the more the roads, the ideas, and opportunities will be open to you because you know exactly what you want. Be intentional with your actions is number three. When you are intentional and you're focused on your goal, You are going to take actions that specifically get you to, that won't be those distractors that drag you along and take you off track versus keeping you on track. So when you're intentional, you're really focused on where you're going. 4 is owning your stuff. Some things will not go as planned. So this is where you need to step it up, own it, learn the lesson, and make the adjustments necessary. That's number 5, and to keep you on course and get you to your destination. Taking accountability for your actions and outcomes doesn't mean that you're weak or less than perfect. Accountability has little to do or nothing to do with perfection. Do what you say you're going to do and just do it. Simple concept. Some people avoid taking accountability because they have not determined what's important to them. They get scared of the potential consequences, and they're not confident that they can follow through on the outcomes. Successful or not, they may not be invested in the vision or goal, or they may not see themselves as important as a catalyst in getting that outcome. Accountability starts with you. Pay attention to the feedback, your outcomes. Are you getting the results that you want? What is working? What's not working? And what are you going to continue to do or change? The hardest part about being accountable is looking at your current reality, seeing how you've contributed or not contributed to the reality that you said you wanted. Sometimes it hurts to see how you've been getting in your own way. However, if you step it up and take accountability, you own your words and actions, you can change your life. Have you ever wanted to get physically fit? Many people find that having an accountability partner helps. By creating an experience of meeting at the gym to work out or checking in to verify you've done what you said you're going to do, you're going to want to put in that effort to ensure that you don't let them down or get less than favorable response. And the same thing goes with leadership in business, with hiring a coach. They hold you accountable, they keep you on track, get you focused on where you say that you want to go, and that we have that check-in time. You would rather do what needs to get done than being able to tell them that you didn't do it. Because you know your accountability partner or your coach, they're going to poke through those excuses. So there's no excuses allowed when you're holding accountable. You may hold more compassion also for others as you realize that if you want others to own their stuff, don't expect perfection. Be empathetic. People will be more gracious and forgiving to you when you fall from perfection. People, by holding yourself accountable and others, you're going to be able to get the results and outcomes you want. Avoiding accountability, the problem will just fester until it gets your attention. So by that time, their relationships can be damaged and your results can be ultimately halted. So what I need you to do is, if you see where there's areas where you need to hold yourself accountable or you need to hold others accountable, you need to tend to that quickly. Especially when you're managing people. If people are late for work, it's a repetitive pattern. And when you don't address it and hold people accountable, what happens is that they don't see that you see it as important, and that they can continue practicing the way they are. But when you hold people accountable, you raise them up to an expectation. So expect more of yourselves and others. You know, in your heart, you can be doing better at holding yourself accountable. I think we all can. What I want you to do is start small. Start by choosing one thing that you're going to do differently to hold yourself accountable, and watch your life change. Start getting the results that you want. And it's time to abandon all those excuses. Excuses, no more. So I'd love for you to comment and let us know what you're going to hold yourself accountable for and what steps you're going to take to make a shift to do things differently. Because really, when you are accountable for your actions, you can change your life. Thank you for joining me on the Millionaire Woman Show. I am so grateful that you've been here, and I really want to just take a moment. I'm just in awe of all these people around the world tuning in to the Millionaire Woman Show. I would love for you to share this podcast with other people so we can help create more accountability in the world, and help people rise up in their leadership, their business, and just in their lives. I would love for you to go over to my website, put in your email. You're going to get a free ebook, the 21 Habits High Achievers Kick to Achieve Success. Don't worry, we're not going to spam you, but we would love to give you this gift from us to you to really improve your leadership, business areas, and serve you in a bigger way. You can go over to my website to do that at www.deborahgazowski.com. Also, go over to Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, write us a review, and give us a 5-star high five. Let us know how you're enjoying the show. And you can even email me from my webpage to let us know, is there some topics that you want addressed that we haven't addressed yet, or maybe to do a second time with a new guest on our show. We have a brand new set of guests that are going to be coming down and sharing a lot of their knowledge with you so we can really create that shift in the world. As Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. And my wish for you, as always, is go out and make today great. Have a great day, everyone.